Now, I'm sure you've been looking on the shelves, and this has come out for a while. Fresh. Now, Fresh is a mid-high brand type of brand, especially in Sephora. And they're not luxury, but they're high brand. They're more natural, cleaner type of company. And I'm a big advocate for skincare, but I'm sure you guys seen the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner and probably wondered, it's pretty in the bottle. It really is. But is it any good? Will we see the difference? And is the price worth it? Well, if you're curious about my thoughts, then keep watching. I'll see you in just a second. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears, and welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you're new, thank you. I really appreciate it for you to push that little play button. Thank you very much. Now, today we're going to be talking, reviewing, discussing, can't speak English, my impression of the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. Because I'm a big advocate for skincare. We'll get into that in just a moment. But before we begin, please consider subscribing. And remember to hit the little notification bell. Sorry, I have to emphasize the words because I tend to ramble through them fairly quickly. In case you do not know, English is my second language. I've been speaking it for years, but I still mess up. Sorry. But also, I do have a lot of social medias. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and even Snapchat, and it all has the exact same handle at Enidbluesinger, as well as my IMDb page, which is for acting at my full name, Enid Lopez. I haven't been acting in a while, but I've been trying to work on my album. The only good news that I can reveal is that my music should be coming out soon. I mean, really soon. And I'm also going to be working on my 5th song. And let's put it this way, my singles are going to be going after these 4 songs are released back to back. And then after that, I will slowly start performing around Houston, and hopefully once you guys see how I perform my music, as it is blues and jazz, and have a wider fan base, hopefully my goal is to perform in Dallas, New Orleans, and California, and move up and hopefully get that ultimate record deal. We'll see. I'll let you know when my music is out, because it's like really soon, and I'll even have like a live chat on the launch, so just keep an eye on that. I'll be announcing that on all my social medias, so little FYI. For no further ado, let's go on the discussion on this. Well, welcome, my dears. I'm going to discuss about this toner real quick. I had the same thoughts possibly that you have. It's rose, I think that's the thing now. It's pretty in a bottle, floats around. Yes, I'm gonna tell you why it's this much. I'm gonna get to that in a second. And it looks nice. You think it would look nice in a vanity, in your bathroom. It does, it really does. It makes you look fancy. But let me tell you what it says on the Sephora site. I'm gonna read it off my phone verbatim. That way you won't be like, she's making it up. I have the baby version. This is $25. The full version is a bigger size. It is 8.4 ounces, and that is $45. This one, in case you're curious, is the 3.3 ounces. So if you want to try it out, try the $25 one, even though that's still kind of expensive. Okay, so basically, it's an alcohol-free toner, which is good because alcohol destroys your skin, with real rose petals and hyaluronic acid that minimizes pores while deeply hydrating. I'll tell you why I gave you that look in a minute. This is for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. So technically all skin types, according to them. Skincare concerns: dryness, pores, and dullness and uneven textures. Formulation: lightweight liquid. Now, it does state a lot of the ingredients on here. It has fruit extract, rose water, rose flower oil. It supposedly soothes and nourishes the skin. Hyaluronic acid, and it says it helps attract and maintain moisture to enhance suppleness, which in a way that's good, because that's what keeps us young and not like wrinkled like a raisin when we're like, you know, closer to 100. And the ingredients, it's free of sulfates, SLS and SLES, paraffins, and phthalates, which that's fantastic because a lot of people are allergic to a lot of those ingredients. Like I'm allergic to sulfate, so yeah. It says what else you need to know. Made with Tony Rose fruit extract, soothing rose water, nourishing rose oil, and real rose petal, which you can see floating. It does. This gentle liquid clears the complexion of leftover impurities and pollution. Skin is silky soft, refresh and prep for the products you apply after. And it's an Allure Best of Beauty Award. Now here's the thing about this toner. I want to correct a couple of the things that they claim. Is it good for all skin types? I'm gonna tell you why I'm like, When you apply it on your skin, you know, you feel the cold wetness on your skin. You do. But I do not feel that is that moisturizing. So I feel like if you have dry skin or extra dry skin, you're still going to be wanting some liquid in your skin. I have normal skin, so this was fine. If you have oily skin, you're going to be like, thank God. So I feel like this is for normal combination perhaps to even oily skin. If you have dry to extra, this is not going to be enough. You're going to have to add an additional, either an oil, which is what I recommend for a night routine for dry skin types, on top of this. But if you don't want to go with all that fluff, yeah, dry and extra dry is not going to work. Once you apply it on your skin, it does feel nice. And the flowers is just like, it floats around. And this is basically how it looks full. Now, I have used this, and I'm going to tell you why it's like up to right there and not completely gone. I have been using this for a couple months because the way I do my skincare is that I switch out my products, and the ones I love, I bring them back because that's what your skin doesn't get used to, certain things, and then it just stops working. It does say with dryness, like I said, I feel like that cleans a little bit off because it's not enough for dry skin. Does it help the pores, dullness, and uneven texture? I feel it does help a little bit. It does, because I have a little bit unevenness around my chin. You can't see it as I have bronzer right now, and I'm also testing that product, more on that new product soon. But my point is, without makeup, I do have a little bit unevenness there, and it does help. It does make it like a little bit softer. It does. And if you have very sensitive skin or acne prone skin, or both, because I happen to be both, unfortunately. Even though as I gotten older, my acne is not as bad as when I was younger, but still, it still comes up when I'm on that lovely time of the month. Luckily, I'm not on it right now. I know, too much TMI. My point is, it does even it out, and if you do have acne prone skin, it's not as bad. But there's another bad point of this. Rose. It has rose petals on it. That's a new thing, I think, for the past year or so. If you go to the Sephora site and you read a couple of those reviews, you're gonna see something real quick. I'm a big advocate, especially, I don't know if Ulta does it. I personally don't know. The Fresh side, obviously you won't be able to do this method, but if you go into the Sephora, I say tell them, give me a sample. And they give you like the small little round little thing. They'll add a little bit of the liquid in there, take it home, do a test patch. I say this all to my classes when I teach my skincare class. Do a patch like behind the ear. That way if you have an allergic reaction, it won't really be exposed. Like do it like right around here. Just to see if you don't get a reaction like redness or if you get a breakout whatsoever. Because people have said this has broken them out. For me, luckily it has not. It's just kind of kept it, like a lot of it at bay, to be honest with you. It is good. But a lot of people, it does the opposite. And I think the ingredients are good, but it has flower oil and rose, and that can irritate the skin. Now, it does have a little bit of a fragrance. Like, yeah, it smells like, picture yourself going into like a Lowe's or any place that have like a garden situation. You go in there, I think, what is it, greenhouse? I think that's what it's called. And you smell like this woof of flowers. That's the scent of this. But you know, it has rose petals, so obviously. So if you don't like scents in your products, this ain't for you. If you have dry skin, this ain't for you. Does it remove a lot of impurities and softens the skin? To be honest, I couldn't tell. Like, I'm sure when I'm rubbing a toner, that's the job of a toner. It takes all the impurities. That's the job of a toner. That's their point. I'm sure it does, because sometimes when I put it on my skin, because I do it like this, and sometimes I do tug, but remember to tug up because we want gravity up, not down, up. I do see sometimes a little bit of patches, so I think it does take some stuff off. But you know, I also exfoliate and everything else, so yeah. But if you're not that type of person that does so much on your skin, you probably see a little more than I do, because I do this twice a day, when I wake up and before going to bed. And I do it in the morning because you know, you've been asleep for X amount of hours. Your skin is on pillows and everything else, you know, junk still gets in there. Dead skin, etc. And at night, well, we're against pollution and cars and other junky stuff in the air. We want them out of our skin, because if we don't, that's what causes breakouts and redness and God knows what else is happening to your skin. Just a little FYI from me to you, my dears. So I use this twice a day. I feel like it does clean, but my skin doesn't feel any different. It doesn't feel soft. It doesn't feel like revolutionary baby skin. I don't feel a difference, and I've been using this for a couple months. All I feel is that it does take out the impurities. It does work on the evenness of your skin, but my pores, I don't see a difference in them. They're not smaller, they're not bigger, they're just the same. I don't see a difference. So my final review, because this is expensive, my dears. The reason bottle, and this is the $25 one, by the way, is like this. I'm gonna insert a clip right here. As you can tell, it works, but just trying to flip the bottle down, it's like I really have to push it because the petals clogs it up. There's even a review on the Sephora page, like if you scroll down, to where there's some people that are using like a strainer, just trying to clear out the petals for they can go to the very last bit of it, because it's expensive. So that's a lot of hassle. And now you're back to me. As you can tell, like that clip was from this morning. I literally had to, you have to go really hard, because I'm using this to the very end because this is expensive. This is not going to be thrown away until it is gone. The rose petals is a nice touch. I do feel like it takes out the impurities. I do feel like it evens out your skin. But do I feel softness? No. Do I feel my pores smaller? No. I don't feel like it does much. Like, I'm glad it doesn't break me out or give me rashes or anything like that. But do I think this is a good product? Yes, I do. But I feel like it goes with just any other toner. I feel like it takes out the impurities like it's supposed to. It even me out a little bit, but not by much. Like, I see more of a difference on my APPAREL coconut one. But even with that one, you gotta be careful, because if you're allergic to coconut, that's not gonna work for me. Anything coconut, it's like magic. It's like the heavens open up. But this, will I repurchase? No. It's $25. I know other products that are about the same price range that does a lot more, and I see a difference. This fixes a little unevenness. It does take out impurities. It looks fantastic on your vanity or in the bathroom, but I never have anyone visit me. I know, I got no friends. Other than that, is that really worth $25? To me, no. Because I was wanting to test the little one, and if I liked it, I was going to get the big one for $45, but I didn't see that much. So I'm going to continue using this until the very last drop, and then it'll be gone, my dears. And then I'm sure this will appear in my empties video. You know how I have those. I don't think it's worth it. I've known other toners that take stuff out and actually you see more of a difference on your skin. So I'm sorry to say Fresh, even though I'm a big fan of Fresh. I love Fresh. They're a fantastic brand, and I even like use their cleanser all the time, so I absolutely love it. And I do use a couple other masks, so but like any other brand, they have a hit and a miss. This one, unfortunately, it's not a hit, but it's not a complete miss, because it depends on your skin tone. The only thing that makes this product different from all the other toners is that it has rose petals in it, but it's a pain in the butt trying to get to the very end. And I don't think it's worth getting here when I only see like one difference, and the other one that's like, I could have gone to another toner. So, now if you made it to the end of my video, yay! Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Yes, as I indicated, this is not a repurchase, my dears, at least for me. But if you've tried this product, please let me know, comment below, and let's take a chat. because maybe there's some things on here that people like to know. I personally don't think it will work with dry or extra dry skin, but if you have it and it works, please let me know and educate me. I don't know everything. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And before you leave, just remember to give me a like, comment below, because that really helps me a lot. And remember, before leaving, consider subscribing. And I also have a little watermark right there in the corner. It's very small, blue and purple. You can also push it and you're automatically subscribed, and the video still keeps going, my dear. But one last thing, remember, be safe, be kind, be careful. I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you on my next video. See you soon, my dears, and have a wonderful, blessed day, night, and week. See you soon.